Hello, it's Scott Manley here, and today I am looking at Space Engineers. Once again, yes, Space Engineers is one of those games that has become really surprisingly popular. I get a lot of requests to cover it because, well, it's got a lot of space in it. However, I'm not very good at these games, and I should point out that if you really want to learn about the game, you should probably go and see other people play it. However, it has had a huge expansion. They have finally added planets to it, planets you can explore. So we're going to get into it and talk a little about things. So I'm just going to select New World. You can go and you have like custom world options where you can, mess around with things. You can adjust your world, parameters, add more flora and fauna and all sorts of things like that. You can make the environment incredibly dangerous if you like. Meteor showers. Meteor showers were previously the primary threat, but now this release has added some other stuff. I'm going to leave this in creative mode, however, because I'm terrible at the game. I'm not going to play in survival mode, otherwise I will just spend all the time mining. Whereas in this mode I can run around with impunity and, do interesting things. So right now it's generating the worlds. They've added multiple world types to this. They're essentially large asteroids, I think, with gravity. They have biomes, or they have various, terrain. They have flora and fauna. They have atmospheres as well. The main types they have are Earth-like, which has obviously oxygen atmosphere, Mars-like, which has no oxygen and a thin atmosphere. There's alien worlds, which have interesting alien beasties on it, as well as an atmosphere. And then you have moons. Now, the planets are actually kind of small. They're like 120 kilometers across, which makes them about the same size as Minmus, I believe, in Kerbal Space Program. However, they have full Earth-like gravity when you get to the surface. The moons are only 20 kilometers across, so they're really, really tiny. So here we go, easy start, alien world, and I can look around. The easy start obviously starts you out on a nice, easy place. We have this base here with some spacecraft, we have some solar panels, we have some guns here that will protect us. And over there you have SPRT, that's their faction code, which I presume is a 4-letter faction code to define space pirates. Yes, you can have some other bad guys to shoot at. Get down on the ground, see if there's anything over here. I found, incidentally, on a previous attempt, that we had some, crazy alien spiders turned up, which was kind of cool. Yeah, let's get up here, wander around, and see what else there is to see. The Space Engineers, it's obviously a voxel-based building game. Ooh, what was that? Something was shooting at something. Stinging adversary. Where's that? Let's go and see. It's 1.8 kilometers away. Oh, must be over here somewhere. You know what I should do is bring out my gun just in case. So we have an automatic rifle. I'm going to bring out the grinder. The grinder is actually a surprisingly useful weapon, because some of the bad guys are easier to grind apart than they are to shoot. Let's actually turn on my jetpack and start flying. Can of course see this from the outside, see what he looks like. Oh, actually I can fly like this, look, like Superman. Da da da, dun 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 da 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 da. What is this down here? Stinging adversary. Just looks like it's stuck. Oh, it's like I think that's a bad guy just smashed into the side of a mountain. Yeah, it would actually take quite a while to kill this thing. Instead, I can of course bring out the grinder and smash it up. There we go. Take all the important bits, render it useless. And the theory, if you were in a sandbox, not in a sandbox mode, not in a creative mode, you could take the materials that I am harvesting here and build your own spacecraft or things like that. Oh, look, there's an engine there. Yeah, it looks like the bad guys just kind of flew into me. It flew into the mountainside here. Because the AI is probably really high-tech and fancy. I don't know. Or maybe it got shot down by my guns. I don't know, they were about 1.8 kilometers away, which seems a long way to be away for you know, for the guns to actually work. I haven't seen the guns be effective at this range. Let's let the dampeners slow me down. Don't want to crash into things going too fast. So what have we got on this base right now? We have a constructor, which, well, I guess that comes with welders and grinders. Something's shooting at stuff again. Oh, there's another. Oh, I'm not sure what that's shooting at. It could be shooting at my own base for all I know by accident. Oh, look! Oh, is that a beastie? That is! There's a beastie here, look! I can check, can I see these things? Nope. Oh, is that night falling? No, it's not, it's just a shadow changing. Oh, there, look, I can actually access this inventory. This beastie had construction components. Again, would be really useful, I'm sure, if I wasn't in a infinite stuff mode. Infinite stuff mode is quite easy for me, otherwise it can become really, really complicated. Yeah, I know, all the regular Space Engineers players are just going, oh, you gotta try flying this, you gotta try flying that, there's so much to do, there's so much to see, there's so much to, you know, you guys are being terrible. I am being terrible. I totally admit that I'm being terrible. Also, I'm being rather concerned because my computer, the power supply is starting to make weird squeaking sounds, and it's not the fan. It's quite possibly the transformer or something, or the capacitors that are generating something weird. So it could just die randomly. Seems that the upgrade to Windows 10 has not been particularly good on my system. Well, let's try opening this. This is a medical bay or something like that. That's a hangar. It's kind of cool. I love looking at this. I'm really amazed when people have gone out and put all this stuff together. It is just more than I would ever have time for, because I have a day job and things like that. No shame in not having a day job, but yeah, I have a day job and have a family to support, and therefore I can't spend ridiculous amounts of time building such fabulous things. But I take my hat off to people that can build such amazing and fabulous things with their spare time. Okay, let's get into this. I'm gonna take this spaceship here. The FSTC Deterrent Fighter. Sounds good to me. So, let's fire up my engines. Ooh, sleek. This actually thing has big guns, it has missiles, lots of missiles. Let's get on board this thing. Because Space Engineers is a lot about spaceships. Although this technically isn't a spaceship. Actually, it is a spaceship. I bet you I can just fly this thing straight up. Oh. Crap. That was a bad mistake there. Oh man, I ruined the spaceship. I ruined it right away. Yes, so much for that. Let's try another one. What am I gonna do if I have to fight aliens, fight pirates? I'm gonna have to find some other ways to do it. Oh wow! Come on, get over here. There we go. Turn that off. I wonder if this can fly out of the atmosphere. I see a fleeting rival coming towards me. That's not good. X to fly up, and then let's try getting on board this thing and seeing if I can take it upwards. There we go. Let's just keep going upward. Actually, let's point towards the ground and just reverse and see how high we can get. Actually, our speed is really slow like that. Let's not. Let's go straight upwards like this. And I can actually... If I press Alt, I can turn the camera around like this. I'm trying to go forwards, damn it! No, why don't I have the thrust for that? Okay, no, I guess... Yeah, I smashed another thing across. This is one of the nice things about Space Engineers. This is what really is one of my favorite things about Space Engineers, is the crash physics. The fact that things can smash and break. Yeah, that's one of the things I really like about Kerbal Space Program as well. Okay, we definitely have a bad guy incoming. Let's go after him! Oh. Oh, jetpack off! Yeah, there we go. My base dealt with him. Let's see what remains of it. It's taken apart. Whoa! A little too fast there. A little too fast. I am being really, really bad at this. There we go. Jetpack off. Well, yeah, I mean, thanks for sending the extra materials. I can just grind you up. There we go. Haha! There you go. That feels good, actually. It feels like I'm getting something done here. Is there anything else left? I guess not. Wow, my guns are actually pretty impressive. I should go and pay a visit to their site, except I've managed to mess up both of my... Oh! Oh, look, they made a big hole in the ground there where they crashed. Let me grind this up here. Okay. So, I've read a bit about the game, or a bit about the changes. They have... Obviously have more adversaries now. That's something that previously they didn't have. They had meteor showers, I believe. Now you have AI space pirates and drones, and you have these alien spider thingies which will come and give you nightmares. They will actually eat your buildings that you've built out, so be careful. Yes, just taking these here. And the space pirates, yeah, well the nice thing is you shoot them down and they leave a nice big hole in the ground when they crash. Let's get the gun out here and turn my jetpack on once again. Obviously, in the full game, I would have to be concerned about making sure that I would have to be concerned about fuel and things like this, but since I'm playing in sandbox mode, I can fly around with impunity. Okay. There's another fleeting rival. Let's hope this one doesn't smash into the ground this time. It looks like there's a couple of them. Where are they? They're right down in the valley there. That would probably explain why they crashed. Okay, here we go. Fleeting rival. Obviously not going to do a good job at this. Whoa! Let's break out the grinder. Ah, grind you to pieces while I'm being attacked by the guns on the ground, obviously. Yes, yes, you guy. I'm using you as a shield while I'm taking you apart. That's pretty funny, actually. I wonder if did I kill the guns or something? Probably not. I mean, I'm probably invincible in this mode. There, the nice thing will happen. Yeah, there it goes. Oh dear, getting shot at, But there, I can hide in here and you can't shoot me. Haha. Now there's a gun there. I gotta kind of try to sneak around. Yes, cut you off. Ha ha ha! Oh, something's shooting at me. Oh, there's a stinging adversary right there. Oh, okay. Not you. Not you, not you. I'm probably invincible, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's still going to be fun taking these guys apart. There we go. Now your guns are no good. Now stinging adversaries, just like right there. How do I get in and shoot this guy? I'm going to sneak myself out and shoot him. Haha! Well, that's not very helpful, actually. Yeah, that's not very good. Okay. Gonna have to make a mad dash for it with the grinder. There. Yeah, get on there on top. I'm gonna cut you in half. That's what I'm gonna do. Cut these wings off if I can get off at them. Go for the wings. Oh, this is so enjoyable. This is so enjoyable. Unlike what I've previously had to deal with in space engineers, I'm really thoroughly enjoying having bad guys and stuff to deal with. Even if I am invincible, I will have to come back and play this game properly. Okay, keep out. Wait. Yeah, no, he's still there. Okay. Let's get in there. Oh god, there's more beasties here. I haven't killed any of those myself. It's only the automated defenses that have gone after them. Okay, what have we got in here? We've got guns. Doesn't look like there's any... Oh, hold on. Can I come through the window? That's probably the way to go. There. Oh, wait. No. Up. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what I'm gonna do is come through the roof. Haha. There's guns in the ceiling there, but they don't expect me to come in death from above, or rather grinder from above. There we go. Nice! Okay, where's the other one? I suspect the other one will be... I really gotta get my controls figured out here. The other one will be underneath this. Disarming you with a grinder, an angle grinder. Yeah, these are one of the standard tools, you know, so you have the welder is used for building things, the grinder is used for disassembling things, the gun is used for disassembling things that don't want to be disassembled, and yeah, you also have a drill for drilling into the rock. This is really quite amazing, isn't it? Look at that. That's really rather beautiful. Yeah, actually, I mean, if I get out here, I was trying to fly that spaceship, but if I just fly the jetpack, I bet you I can fly all the way to space with this thing. Again, well, let's just do this in reverse so I can actually watch from here what it looks like. Let's bring out the gun. See, maybe the recoil from the gun will make me accelerate faster. Let's get an idea of the scale of these things. Does it actually have an altitude display? Not really, so I guess if I just stay relatively close to these things, I can use those as a reference altitude. So we're like 2 kilometers up right now. I wonder how thick the atmosphere is. Oh, there's 10 kilometers away to those guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, so you get an idea that we have decent sized planets here. Lots to explore. And yeah, I think you can actually fly to other worlds. Yeah, incidentally, I was reading the patch notes, and one of the comments is that when you started with the asteroid starts, then, you would basically have to find uranium and make nuclear reactors. But with the Planetside starts, they want players to start with solar panels and batteries, and then have to deal with the day-night cycle. And there is a thing in the patch notes which I have to complain about, although it's a nerdy complaint, but it's completely scientifically valid. They say, reactors won't become valid until you get into space and find asteroids with rich deposits of uranium. And I have to take issue with that because while things like gold and platinum have much higher concentrations in asteroids, uranium is actually pretty much the same concentration in the Earth's crust as it would be in asteroids. And there's a reason for this, right? You see, things like gold and platinum, they dissolve in molten iron, so they sink to the bottom, right? They are called siderophiles. Uranium, on the other hand, is a lithophile. That means it forms oxides readily, and so it actually gets bound up chemically in the crust, and you don't find it all sinking into the core. So that means that concentrations of uranium in the crust are actually pretty close, relatively speaking, to solar concentrations, so you don't get huge enrichment in asteroids. So yeah, oh yes. So yeah, a little mistake there, but who cares? It's a game. If they want to balance the game like that, I am all for it. So okay, so let's see where we are. We're just gonna let the thing slow down. You can see the curvature of the planet from here. Yes, and mountains that are pretty darn big. We have a Mars-type planet. I would guess by the color, but I don't honestly know. We have... No, that's just skybox. We have a sun. I wonder if we can get to the sun. That would be kind of funny. And of course, I can just turn off my inertial dampeners and I will fall back. I will skydive back to the planet, presumably. Yep, speed increasing. 60, 70, 80... 90, 100. Oh look, we have stinging adversary. I'm gonna shoot this thing as I pass. I think that's wrong. Hold on. Oh, where are we? Yeah, I'm just falling past you here. That's kind of funny. They're sending that after me. Maybe do I have to leak my shots? I don't really know. It'd be kind of funny to watch it fall, chase after me and then die or something. This is going to take a while, I suspect. I think my best strategy was just letting him run out of ammunition. There we go. Yes, I can see the fire. That is his weak spot. His weak underbelly is susceptible to my automatic rifle. And everything else just seems to be making little puffs of smoke. It's useless. You guy, yes, you don't know when to give up. Ha! So your engines are too tough, huh? What about those weak connecting spars? Ha! There it goes. Now let's see how you survive with no engines. Oh, there we go. There he's falling back to the planet, not back to Earth, back to the ground. Turn off the inertial dampeners and chase this thing down. I can gloat all the way. I can be calling it all sorts of names. Yes, you stinging adversary. How do you like? Yes, you know what they said. Muhammad Ali would float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Well, you ain't doing any floating. You're doing a whole lot of falling. And yeah, you're gonna hit the ground like a heavyweight boxer. Yeah, the ground is going to hit you like a heavyweight boxer. You see, I'm just not really good at these whole put-down lines or anything. Especially since it is, you know, inanimate. Here it comes! Ha! Oh, wait, there's no crater. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's an interesting draw distance issue there. Look! Haha! That's pretty cool, actually. We went basically into low orbital altitude. And this is what was left of it. That's what happens when you drop a drone from those altitudes. And so with that, I think you get the idea. Space Engineers. It's, you know, one of those voxel, bloxel based games, and a lot of people love it. A lot of people have done really amazing things, and you should check out their stuff. It has Steam Workshop support, and it has so many things I cannot keep up with it. It is a really solid engine. I'm still not sure how much of a game is in there, but it's a great sandbox. So if you like building spaceships out of blocks, get it. And the other alternative is StarMade, which is pretty solid, but Space Engineers looks a whole lot prettier. And now it has planets. It's hard to argue that it isn't the best game out there, or the best game of this style out there. I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.